Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Tauruses out there for February 2019. I would like to thank all of you who have taken the time to view my channel, and a special thank you to those who have subscribed. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get right into your guys' reading. Let's see what are energies you guys could experience for the month of February. Just going to do a couple shuffles and I'll get right into it. Okay, let's see. What is the energy for the Tauruses out there for February 2019? Just have to organize my cards. There we go. We have the King of Wands. So we have you guys for the month of February going after what you want. I feel you're tapping into a masculine type of energy. You could be male or female because we have both energies inside us. And I feel like you guys are having no problem going after what you want. And this is actually fire. So you guys are really thinking from more of a passionate place. It could be Jupiter and Sagittarius as well. That could be pushing you to expand in ways that are outside of your normal way of thinking. But still, no matter what, the King of Wands, he gets what he wants. And he is a very powerful man as well. So that's great. You guys are coming in as king energy. Beautiful. Especially fire. That's a different energy for you guys. So we have the Three of Wands and we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you guys are reflecting on the growth that you guys have done. Maybe through the eclipses and retrogrades, you are really looking at how far you came. And it could also be your intuitive gifts maybe has opened up as well. Maybe you're looking at that through those situations. You started to learn more ways about yourself. Maybe you found out you have different talents. Maybe you're a clairvoyant. Maybe you're a clairsentient. Anything like that. I feel like this also has to do with psychic things as well. And you could have been tapping more into these energies, and that's what's causing you to grow in ways you probably never thought you would imagine. Once again, it's Wands. And also, the Three of Wands is your ships are about to come in. So that's probably why you guys are fired up. Like, oh, and then also, you're going through a lot of changes because soon, I would say in March or early April, that Uranus is actually moving into your guys' sign. And we all know that Uranus is the planet of change. So I think you guys are starting to feel the effects of that as well. Even though it hasn't been there yet. Well, it did go there for a brief second in 2018, and then it finished the rest on Aries. So while it's in Aries, this is also like fire energy, like Aries. So I feel like through these experiences, it could have been unexpected, but it caused you to really push yourself and dig to a whole nother level of power from the ether realm with fire and water. Now, earth and air know how to, like I always say, navigate down here. But when it comes to the fire and water, it might be a bit of a struggle because with those energies, it's not firm, you know. And Tauruses like situations where they know what they're coming into. They know how it's going to go. They like to make sure that they thought everything through. And they use their stubbornness to whatever they feel that they truly want. But I feel like now you're experiencing that in another way. Opening up those intuitive gifts. Tapping into those passions. Beautiful. Beautiful. Like every zodiac sign can learn from each other. That's why even in our natal charts, we are all signs. So we have the Nine of Swords. So we have you guys coming out of a stressful period. Maybe integrating these new energies was very stressful. I could say even for me, even though I'm not a Taurus, these energies have been pushing me to even evolve in ways that I usually don't evolve in. And that's big because I'm a fire sign and I'm a Sagittarius. So even if I'm saying this and I keep getting tongue tied. Goodness gracious. Even I like to be expanded and on the go, and I had to learn like how to really harness that in because I was getting myself in all types of situations, manifesting all types of situations to me. So I had to learn how to better utilize my energy. So we have the Two of Cups. So in February, also February, it's also, kind of known as the love month because even though I don't celebrate holidays, I just look at, Valentine's Day just as an example for this. It's kind of known as the month of love. So I feel like maybe during the month of February, you could also be spending time with someone special, someone that reciprocates the same that you give. And that's beautiful because it is an equal give and take in any relationship. That's beautiful. You guys are coming together with people. You guys are feeling passionate. As I said, you guys are feeling passionate. Ace of Wands. Look at that. And I'm surprised that there are no pentacles here. Usually with earth signs, usually within like the first spread I see pentacles. But this is a lot about passion, emotions, what drives you. Psychic abilities open up. This is awesome. I love this. So let's see why the King of Wands is here. What is this you guys are going after? The Page of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely, you guys are feeling passionate about somebody. You guys are really thinking about sharing your emotions with the Page of Cups, and then you got the Two of Cups. So there's someone you guys have in mind. You could be around someone that actually is an inspiration to you, that causes you to open up deeper sides of yourself. And the Four of Pentacles reversed, so you guys don't hold on to things so tightly anymore. Maybe this person opened your mind of thinking about things that you held so tight to, but now through these experiences you're really seeing how those beliefs or ideas may have actually held you back, and you feel passionate because this is definitely a person who also influenced you in a great way. So let's see why the Three of Wands and the Queen of Cups is here. We have the Tower. So you could experience a Tower moment in your life. But however, from what I take from this Tower moments don't have to always be a sudden, drastic physical change. It could be a change in the inside, since the Tower is connected to the Queen of Cups. I tell you, when your psychic abilities start coming online, that is a Tower moment, especially when you're not used to utilizing it. So I feel like now you might start to get the hang of it. That's probably why, if you're the Taurus that probably was like, well, what's going on with me? You came across like a tarot card reading, and then you're starting to like relate to that. I feel like that in itself could be a Tower moment, because it's like, wow, like I'm not crazy. Like I know that something's been up with me. It's really when you step out your circle that you really see that what you feel is actually normal. But when you're around people that don't vibe with you or kind of force you to stay in a box, you're not going to ever really realize your true potential. And that's what I think you guys are realizing. Like, wow, it could have been my stubborn thinking about things that could have got in the way, because logics will overshadow the psychic energy. So maybe you had a powerful dream or a psychic insight that caused a Tower moment, because you probably predicted something that happened. You probably had a dream, probably thought nothing of it until you realize that dream told you that this Tower moment was to come. And now you look at it like, okay, how can I integrate this in my life, because I'm not trying to stress. So let's see why the Nine of Swords is in reverse. I'm seeing a huge shift. I'm seeing with the earth signs, they're integrating, earth and air are integrating the fire and water, and I feel like fire are integrating the earth and air aspects. I feel like we're switching. So we have the Page of Swords. So you probably feel relieved because you're actually starting to communicate how you feel. And the Page of Swords is always the seed that is planted. So I feel like it's something very minor, but I feel like this is big to you because Tauruses don't like to really feel like they don't have anything under control. They rather deal with things themselves. And I feel like with all this going on, you probably like, hey, I need some help. Hey, SOS. So, or something like, because it is a page of swords, so it's going to come off a little immature maybe, because you guys are, this is different, to actually express how you feel, to actually admit you don't have it all together. What, the Taurus, the bull? What? Nah. Nah. So we have the Eight of Swords reverse. So I feel like you communicating is definitely bringing a lot of clarity for the month of February, especially with all these psychic insights and you feeling passionate and creative. I'm okay. I'm loving this energy, Taurus, because you guys are. This is not your usual dominant energy. Is you experiencing and growing with the energies and not resisting. That is beautiful. You're stepping out of your own head. Let's see why the Two of Cups is here. We have the Page of Pentacles. So you guys are wanting to make an offer, or someone is wanting to make an offer to you. So I didn't say this, but keep in mind that if this is not you, this could also be the other person as well. So I don't really say that. I usually say you because I just like to focus on what's going on with what could be going on with you. But if this is not you, then this could take the place of another person feeling this way about you. So we have the Two of Cups with the Page of Swords. You guys are actually communicating with someone. You know, they're bringing the offer and you're communicating. That is so different because usually it's the Taurus bringing the offer and the person communicating. But like I said, the energies are switching for different signs to experience. So now that you guys are communicating, now someone is bringing the offer, the emotional fulfillment, because you guys really want that. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So it seems to me you're deciding on if you want to take this offer or this other person is deciding. But I want to do another clarifier on why the Two of Pentacles is here. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this could be two people deciding on how to make this work, how to make a stable foundation. This is beautiful. So if you do meet someone that you're vibing with in February, or you're already with someone, I do see like this offer is something serious. Look at that. The Page of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. So this person's actually going to work with you to bring ideas to the table of how you both can make a stable foundation. Absolutely beautiful. I love that. Let's see why the Ace of Wands is here. The World. So as I was saying before, Uranus moves into Taurus, you guys are closing up a cycle for the month of February. This is to renew you guys for the energy and changes that are to come, because Uranus is the planet of change. And it's going to force you outside your guys' comfort zone. And it's going to feel uncontrollable because you guys are earth signs. But just know that the universe is saying congratulations, Taurus. You guys are going into another cycle going into March or whenever Uranus moves into Aries. So this was just a wrap up. That's probably why you feel passionate too, because whenever something like finally, nothing feels better than when you close a karmatic cycle and you could just move on to the next part of life. I just realized to go with the flow because it's myself that causes a lot of pain. That's what I was trying to say. I'll use me as an example, because through these closing of the cycles, I realized that it was me that chose to stay. And I feel like this could be something that you guys could relate to, because you guys are stubborn as well. I'm a fire sign, so I don't like to give up on nothing, to be honest. But it's in a different way. But with Tauruses, they have a harder time letting go. They like to have control, but with Uranus stepping into Taurus, it ain't going to be no control. You're going to be thrown all over the place. So I feel like this was just a preview of what was to come. And I could say my guy best friends are Taurus. This energy has really been opening him up to fire and water emotions, and it's beautiful. He's opening his mind. Well, my best friend always had an open mind. But I feel like when it came to the deeper realm of things, I'm watching him grow and evolve, and it's beautiful. So let's see why else the Ace of Wands and the World card is here. Judgment. So Taurus is for the month of February. It's time for a major review as you go on. As Uranus wraps its way up in Aries, it will be making its way to your sign. Really look at what's going on right now. Really start to pay attention and review. And start to incorporate these new energies like fire and water in things that you do, because I really feel like it will help you in a way. And it's going to force you to let go of control. And it's necessary because Tauruses can be really stubborn. But that's just their belief in what they know. But however, it's time to review that and close that cycle, and it's time for new beginnings here. So for the month of February, to me, is wrapping some things up, closing cycles, and reviewing what has happened thus far. So I'm going to do 4 cards that it's just a mini message on what the universe also likes to know as an ending message, shall I say. For the ending message, what would you like the Tauruses out there to know? Queen of Swords. Oh man, I love this deck. This deck is so beautiful. But the Queen of Swords is the universe saying, take no crap, Taurus. Speak your truth. It's time to move into these new beginnings and also cut off what no longer serves you. You're going into a new cycle. Beautiful. And we have the 7 of Wands. And with this guy doesn't really, you know how in the Rider-Waite he looks really stressed, but in the Morgan Greer, this guy is actually looks like this, all these wands doesn't even phase him. And I feel like that's what you guys are starting to realize, that yes, at first it may felt like a lot of opposition or a lot of things coming at you, but now you're getting, you know when to take out your wand and to fight and when not to. I feel like you guys are really starting to open up your mind and really realize how your certain way of thinking could have actually hindered you in a lot of ways. Maybe you were stubborn in letting someone go. Maybe you was in the Rider's-Waite version of the 7 of Wands, constantly fighting and going through and through, but the lesson was to learn to let go. So I feel like you guys are learning when to put that rod up, when you're ready to go, and when not to. Or not give it the energy, because he doesn't look stressed. He looks like he's chilling to me. 3 of Wands again. Look at how far you've grown as you look back on these times, Taurus. In February, you're probably going to go through some more things. But however, just know that it's preparing you for the next step ahead. You have made it this far, Taurus. And the universe is very proud of you, because this is a whole nother level it's requiring of you. But not only you, but all of us. Every zodiac sign is going through. Wow. Ain't that beautiful? The Empress. You are your own empress. Take time to nurture yourself during the month of February. If things start to get a little uncomfortable, do something that you love. And you are giving birth to new beginnings. This is beautiful. So, the universe says it's all good. Taurus, keep hanging in there. Integrating these new energies and new ways of thinking. And February will be awesome. So, for all my Tauruses out there, I would like to thank all of you guys for taking time to view my channel. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye, guys.